My name is Kaelen McCrane. I'm from Northern California. I live in Los Angeles, and I sell heavy equipment for a living for Caterpillar.
Kaelen, you are a teacher by day and a stuntman by night.
Of course.
So, what grade do you teach?
So I teach 8th grade.
Oh, and what age are those students?
So they are 13 or 14 years old.
Okay, got it. So going through puberty right now?
Yep, can be difficult.
Do you hear like the rumor mill going around town?
Yes,
Like what's
yes.
going on with these kids?
Well, everything is going on with these kids. As you can imagine, right before high school, a lot of apprehension, and then a lot of cooties, a lot of crushes too. Those are mostly what we deal with.
Got it. And do the girls have crushes on you and some of the boys?
Well, you know, I like to think that's not something we get into, but no, can't say for sure.
What do you teach? Like what subjects, or is it kind of everything?
So I teach math.
You teach math.
Mm-hmm.
What specifics in math are you teaching?
So before they get into high school, we want to prepare them with pre-algebra and then geometry as well.
Okay, and geometry is what exactly?
So geometry is mostly the study of shapes, surface areas, those
Okay.
sorts of things.
And where'd you go to your undergrad? Where'd you get your undergrad?
University of San Diego.
Got it. What's their mascot?
The torero.
Torero.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It is a bullfighter.
Okay, interesting. So that came over from Mexico. They kind of inherited that. Got it. And how'd you get into stunt work?
So actually, as a kid, grew up with spending a lot of time on motorcycles, a lot of time in the outdoors, and really was a passion of mine. And then as a teacher, obviously you have a lot of off time. Time in the summer, you have your afternoons off if you can maneuver your schedule. So I took something that I loved and turned it into a profession.
If you have anything weird, wacky, wonderful, fun, interesting, unique that you'd like us to know, Kaelen?
I used to be a whitewater rafting guide in Montana. I have my pilot's license, scuba diving license. I'm kind of a licensed addict, but...
My name is Anthony Carboni. I'm born in Boston, but live in Los Angeles, and I do TV things.
Anthony, you are a world-renowned rodeo clown.
Okay.
So, how'd you get into being a rodeo clown?
It's a weird thing. I was just driving cross country, and I was going through Texas, and and I was low on money, and I was just like, what can I do as an odd job? And I found a rodeo, and started from the bottom, which was shoveling manure and whatnot, and kind of worked my way up to the top.
And when you were shoveling manure, when was your first time in the ring, or did you do practices, or?
You'd be surprised how fast it went. It was within 3 days, because rodeo clowns get injured and whatnot and run off, and so I was like, okay, this guy was like, can you run around whatever the ring, and I was like, sure.
So you were on your way cross country, and then you just stopped in Texas, and how long did you stay?
I stayed for 3 months.
Oh, wow.
There's a season for it, so I stayed 3 months for the rodeo clown season.
Got it. And when you say world renowned, what does that mean? Is there competitions for rodeo clowns or what?
Well, those 3 months, I honed my skills, and then there were competitions that came later, and eventually I won some competitions with my antics.
And have you been to other states now, or is it kind of
Yeah, I've been to a lot of states. It's mostly southern states like the rodeo clowns. The northern states not so much into it. But yeah, I've traveled the states and the world. You'd be surprised. Japan I've been to, and Korea.
I didn't even know they had bull riding over there.
No, they do. And I mean, they're smaller, the bulls, like everything. And Asian countries are smaller, but it was amazing.
Do they have Japanese country music?
They do. They have Japanese country music. They have the cowboy hats. They love Americana in Japan.
Anthony, anything interesting, wacky, wonders?
I have a pizza oven in my backyard, and I've spent the last 2 years perfecting pizza, and it's really good. If you're in Silver Lake and you smell wood burning somewhere, that's probably me, and I just come by.
You did say we could call you. We have.
Yeah, you have my number.
Yeah.
Everyone has my number.
Pizza.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, amazing. And you, for a living, you are...
Oh yeah, I'm a television producer.
Okay,
I just finished making Fear Factor for MTV, so I've eaten bugs and those kind of things.
So you